Now to the latest on the Hill Country flooding disaster. Governor Greg Abbott giving a major update on the flood recovery efforts in Kerr County, along with other parts of the state. During a news conference today out in San Angelo, the governor is saying the death toll in Kerr County now stands at 116, although he did not give an update on the number of people missing. Across the state, the governor is saying the number of dead now stands at 135. The governor also said as flood recovery efforts continue in other parts of the state, they'll be focused on Kerr County for some time.
We're not taking our eye off of what's going on in Kerrville at all. We continue the process of recovering bodies, of removing debris, of rebuilding, and the early process of getting people back into homes.
Now, for a little context for you, the governor said there were more lives lost in Kerrville during the July 4th flood than just how many people were lost during Hurricane Harvey that happened back in 2017. New information tonight as family members say they don't believe the director of Camp Mystic received the urgent alert about the Hill Country flooding on July the 4th. Jeff Carr, who's a spokesperson for the Eastland family and the camp, says Eastland began to take action after more than 2 inches of rain had fallen that morning. But after initially portraying that Eastland got the alerts about a flash flood, Carr is now saying the timeline of the tragedy isn't as clear. He said just because Eastland had a cell phone doesn't mean he actually saw the alert. Tonight at 6 o'clock, the News 4i team's Jay Avila is digging deeper into that story. Be sure to join us in. Now, this all comes as nearly 2 weeks have passed by since the deadly flooding, and damage is all around Kerr County, with some of the worst of it in Hunt. News 4 San Antonio's Taylor Wharton joins us live from Hunt tonight with more. Taylor.
Good evening. Here in Hunt, just about anywhere you go, you can see the damage and debris, but you can also see signs of progress as people pick up that debris and lend a hand to the neighbors. Now the homes, most of them in Hunt along the Guadalupe River, were either swept away or were severely damaged. Today, the fire chief here at the Hunt Volunteer Fire Department told me they don't stop searching for victims until they find everyone. We also spoke to a woman whose mother owns the Kip Cottage located near Camp Mystic. She said she's been amazed at how the community has pulled together during this tragedy.
You know, it's unbelievable. I've lived at that river house for 4 years. I went to Hunt Elementary, Hunt Middle School. Never have we seen anything of this magnitude.
Now they do plan to rebuild, but that process will be slowly and could take months, if not years, to bring Hunt back to it once was. Reporting live in Hunt, I'm Taylor Wharton, News 4 San Antonio.
Also today, we're learning more about some of the victims of the flooding. The Santana family was just one of the many families impacted. Eddie Santana and Ileana Santana traveled from Alabama to spend the holiday with their son, his wife, and their daughter, 3 generations in all. Around 4 a.m., Eddie Jr. says the water rose quickly into their cabin and it started floating away. Eddie was able to make it out, but his family sadly swept away. They've all since been recovered and we're told will be laid to rest together. The community in Belleville, meantime, honoring one of the children killed at the floods at Camp Mystic. Hundreds of first responders stopped along the route from San Antonio to Belleville to pay tribute to 8-year-old Virginia Hollis. She was in the Twins 2 cabin when the floods swept through that camp. Loved ones described her as brave and curious.